Why is Full Metal Panic important? Even though it's not the first of this type in the genre, this is one of the few that set the foundation for a child soldier goes to high school to infiltrate and protect Esper girl that has psychic abilities very similar to The Shining but does apply to mecha robot action. We see the heart throbs, we see the heart sobs, and the comedic elements of how the straight man, foolish man, or woman interacts.
Series 1. The story of Full Metal Panic, the first series, is cooperatives who are trying to defend the world from the evil organization are trying to track down certain people with psychic abilities, kind of similar to The Shining, but there's more than just one. Those with those abilities would be her, the high school student, and her, the other militant operative, which she also is daughter of one of the richest people out there, but that you have to watch the story to find out more of these characters. What's unique is it blends high school life with military life and the concept of the child soldier. It more focuses on her daily life and his shenanigans, even though he doesn't mean to be even though he doesn't mean to cause any shenanigans, cause he is undercover. Even though his awkward upbringing and military stats kind of shine through a little bit. So with that is season 1. Also with the focus of these two being awkward lovey-dovey birds. So with that is season 1. Full Metal Panic, the first season. Not sure what that TN means, maybe it's Tennessee, but that does not make sense for the show. So we have the enemy front, the book spine, the heroic back, the uptown, the downtown, front, spine, back, 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 front, spine, back. Disc 1, Disc 2, Disc 3, Disc 4, Disc 5, Disc 6, Disc 7. Before we get started on the posters, let's look at our good old mailing card from ADV. This is what it looks like from the stamp side, and this is what you fill out. Good old ADVfilms.com. First poster front, and it's back. Second poster, and it's back. Third poster, and it's back. Fourth poster, and it's back. Fifth poster, and it's back. Sixth poster, and it's back. 7th poster, and it's back. Kind of strange that poster 5 and 4 were more mecha based than character based, but so be it. These are all the posters, and let's move on. For Series 2, we have Full Metal Panic Fumoffu. I got this twice. One for this box originally for that sweet $9.50 from the CD exchange, and the second time for a much higher price at $20 because I wanted the posters inside, as this does not. The original release has 4, as this has 3. Aside from posters from this one, what's the difference between the two? This was supposed to be sold as like a cheaper alternative for people to get the show faster, since the beginning lifetime of the product was at a higher cost. So before the license is sold, they have this quote-unquote economic packaging of the thin box to try to sell this quick and cheaper. That way they can try to maintain more of the money if possible. Also, this only has one disc that has trailers, as each of these would have trailers per disc. Story this time, it's a continuation of Series 1, but Series 2 decides to take the comedic route of storytelling, as we see her happy shenanigans in high school and how he is trying to fit in. Him being the more straight man character and takes everything from 0 to a million with all of his military antics. Some people do not like this, others do like this. Find out if I like this later on. Okay, let's start with this one right here. We have the front, the book spine, the back, the skinny spines, the uptown flipping around to the downtown. Front, back, front, back, front, back. Disc 1, Disc 2, and Disc 3. Front, spine, back, front, spine, back, front, spine, back, front, spine, back. Disc 1, Disc 2, Disc 3, Disc 4. Before we start on the internal posters, we have a quick promo for the manga available from ADV Films. I don't think it's going to do you well to use this coupon code, since the website is now defunct and this offer probably expired by then. But let's continue with what fun and exciting posters we got this time. So for poster 1, sadly the previous owner poured liquid on it, so I can't read all the rules. But we have the Botakun board game. Next up we have the Botakun calendar, which is a calendar for 2005. Ooh, every calendar will one day be reusable again. Next we have is the Botakun eye exam chart. It gives you all the scores of what you can make with this chart. See how good your score is through a virtual perspective. And last, what we have is Where's Botakun? And it circles it for you, even though there's a lot of Botakun around. Also, this extra side right here. And that's all the posters for Full Metal Panic Fumoffu. Now, for the third in the series, we have Full Metal Panic, back with the explanation mark again, the second raid, or TSR. We have the front, the spine, which should have a slip cover, but couldn't get it. The back, we open it up to see the inside artwork with disc 1, 2, and 3. Remove the third disc to see the awesome artwork. What's the story? This continues the first, even though there was hints of the second series into this one. we find more of the higher up organizations between the brother and sister who are super rich, and turmoil between the two as he is juggling his military life with his high school life. This does have some tense moments and tells a complete story. So with that, let's move on. Full Metal Panic: Invisible Victory. This is series 4 in the Full Metal Panic saga and has 2 unique releases. So we have the fronts, the book spines, the back, the uptown, and the downtowns. Why in the world do I have Funimation release with the UK release? Quite simple. Funimation, for some strange reason, and also with this show, for this series you have season 1 for this series, but for season 2 they went the audio drama. And for a series this big, I'm not sure why they chose this route. So it feels like we're given half a season, but to be continued in the audio drama? Funimation gave you a translation card for the audio drama, where the UK release dubbed it with the voice actors. Okay, looking between the two, it seems like the Funimation has more goodies inside, where this one has fewer. So let's start off with the Funimation one. The inside, if you were curious. Alright, so the front, spine and back. Open it up to see disc 1, 2, extras, and DVD 1 and DVD 2. Pop the last disc out to see what blue artwork is behind. A book, we'll cover that later. What's supposed to be on the back of the limited edition, luckily saved all of its glory. Then we have the special audio drama. Front, spine, and back. Open it up like a sheer heart attack. We see disc 1, disc 2. Remove both discs to see some blue artwork. And the audio drama translations. Book time. It's Gallivant at the artwork. Front, spine, back. What's strange about this book is it's printed in semi-gloss. Okay, so for this book it literally is just a script. I'll flip through a few pages so you can kind of see that there's not really any, well, pictures in it. This is literally just a script book, which totally is understandable for the audio drama translations, but really at this point, unless you just want to listen to the Japanese track, unless you know Japanese, this is just pretty much reading material for stuff that you're not going to listen to. Or, well, I should say understand to listen to, unless you're fluent. Dang, this is like I'm cramming too much into the turkey. Now let's look at our British friend. So to start off, what's supposed to be on the back of this is right here. All its detailed glory. From alltheanime.com. We have the book. Front, spine, and back. We'll get to this a little later. Then we have their release. The front, spine, and back. Open it up for a silly attack of disc 1, 2, 3, and 4. All region B. And the artwork of the Insert work. Much bigger than Funimation's release, and with some obviously similar artwork inside, this spans about 177 pages, far more than the other one. So, let's begin. For Series 4, the main story is the battalion that these two belong to has been diminished. So we see our main character go to China in a similar fashion like Votom's, as a wandering soldier taking up pit fighting jobs with the mechs that he's familiar with in order to make ends meet, but also the conflict of rescuing the person he loves. There's more drama than the third one. I would say that this one surpasses the third one. One flaw that I've mentioned before: it's half a season. It continues into an audio drama that Funimation did not translate but gave you a translation book, while the UK version got the voice actors and translated it. Seems a little strange, like all this should have been in here, but it wasn't, so they did it over here. Yeah. Up next is how I'm going to rank each of these series. Out of these four, which one tops the top and which one supports the bottom. After that will be what's missing, and as typical, that video that you love to see at the end. And with that, let's move on to...
Alright, list time. Starting with number 4 would be Victory. Invisible Victory. Why? Because I got half a season. Up next is Full Metal Panic, the second raid. It did raise more drama than the first season. However, this one is kind of forgettable considering what's going on with it. After that, we have the original series at number 2. Even though it defined the series as to what it is enjoyable. It sparked the series, but it's not enjoyable as number 1, Fumoffu. I got more character development. I focused on characters that you don't normally see throughout the show within this show. That, and it's funny. So that is the top list. Alright, so what's missing from the Full Metal Panic series? Quite simple. Is a compilation trilogy movie series.
Hey guys, thank you for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, ring the bell, comment below, watch my playlists, share with your friends, follow my social medias, ring that bell, and I'll have more to come later. Thank you for watching.